Do you have anything that you look for specifically on your opportunities in the due diligence space?
So every deal is different, and we have a very strict, I want to say a proprietary process that we use. And so we have, it'll be in the beginning, like say someone in this room is like, hey, I want you to look at a fund. I'm going to say, absolutely, that sounds great. Send me over your PPM or tell me a little bit about your deck. You send it over. We look at it. We have an investment committee as well. We kind of do a baseline and saying, hey, is this an area that we like? And by the way, I'm going to say, if it's not now, it might be later. You just might not be a right fit for today, or we might have space for it. So just don't ever worry about that. But as far as the process, then we kind of dive in deep. We do look at the financials. We do have multiple calls. And then depending on the deal, we'll even hire private investigators, making sure that the buildings exist, making sure that the people are who they are, making sure the managers are the right people. We've done due diligence before, and it was an empty building. And so we've saved a family a lot of money from a scam. And so the reality is you just don't know until you're doing those due diligence, and everyone sounds great. But like people say over and over again, don't sign on the dotted line until you've done your homework and you're having multiple people do your research. So we recently, we hire a team. We've pulled a professional from a different company. It's a major organization. I'm not going to say their name because in case they get upset, we took their talent. But they also do the due diligence in-house as well. So sometimes what we do is we can work with a family and just partner with them on helping them look at due diligence and just making sure that what they're doing is good. Because at the end of the day, I personally know enough to be dangerous. I have experience. I came from experience of real estate in my family. You kind of know things as you are exposed to them, but there's so many other things what you don't know. And we're also that fiduciary as well. So at the end of the day, the buck stops with me because I am, my licenses are on the line. My job's on the line. This family's money's on the line. So at the end of the day, we want to make sure that they're taken care of. So we're going to do a lot of vetting, and we're not going to just say yes immediately. But when we do, sometimes we go back year after year, deal after deal. Great. No, you bring up a lot of good points. And we have one of our panel topics after lunch is doing live one-liner reviews. So you brought up the pitch deck itself. I'm curious, we just have a couple more minutes left of our panel, but obviously everybody wants to get their deck seen.